Money G, bro.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good afternoon, or good night, wherever you're watching, wherever you're listening to. Well, we're here at the PWC Network. What the fuck? Do me a favor, spread the word right now. I want you to take this link. I'm serious. Whoever's listening, whoever's watching right now, spread the link. I want you guys to copy the link and tweet it out, or send it to Facebook, or send it to X, or whatever the hell else, whatever, Instagram. Take a screenshot. I don't care. We're here at the PWC Network for this week, this show, also the Next Level Wrestling Review, and a couple of other shows will be here on the PWC Network. And you're like, who's this son of a bitch talking right now? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am the pundit of the people, the man with the plan, Big Ray, here to stay, to talk some Lucha Libre, which is your Spanish lesson for wrestling today. And speaking of the PWC, ladies and gentlemen, I am not alone. I am with my brother from down under, Jimmy T, from the PWC. Jimmy, g'day, mate. Yeah, I'm trying to unmute you. What am I doing here? Unmute yourself.
G'day. There we go. I'm unmuted.
G'day.
I was muted.
What?
G'day to everybody here at the PWC Network. Yeah, PWC Network. And we're making the debut over here unintentionally, but it is what it is, unfortunately, man. Damn you, WWE. Damn you.
Damn you, WWE. Damn you to hell. Damn you to hell. So, Jimmy, first and foremost, and he's gone. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Let me just do a little play in music here. I don't know where Jimmy is, folks. He just went into the down under. There he is again. Jimmy's back, ladies and gentlemen. So, here's the deal. Much like Jimmy's having issues today, Raw had some, for the first time, had some crazy issues. We'll talk about that during the news. But what I like to do is really quickly give a quick shout out to the people in the chat. And again, guys and gals, do me a favor, man. You guys are our backbones here. So long story short, HMG got hit with a couple of copyright strikes. We got to fix some strikes. We're only going to be down for a week. So again, we'll be here at the PWC Network. Jimmy, thank you for letting us use your network to
Didn't even have to ask.
Get over here. I appreciate it, bro. Well, I did ask and you never replied, so I just did it anyway. It's all good. I fucking love you, Jimmy. But so how are you doing, Jimmy? How's your week with your stupid 76ers hat? I hope Philadelphia and Joel Embiid all sprain their ankles at the same time. What's going on, buddy?
Nah, not much, man. It's been stinking hot down here, bro. I'm sick of the heat. I just want the heat to end. Maybe we should just yeet instead of heat.
Oh, I love the heat, bro. Dude, you don't love the way the heat hits your body, the pores open up. Oh, man, it's so much better.
Pores open up. I got a zit now on my forehead because of it.
Oh, that's not good. What are you like 50? How do you still get pimples?
The pores do open up, all right.
I thought when I was a kid
I'm
that
not 50.
Oh, whatever, 40, 50, same shit. I thought that after you turned, became an adult, Jimmy, you might want to back out. You're delayed. But I thought once you became an adult, you would stop getting pimples. But apparently, no. You still get pimples, and they suck. But I want to give a quick shout out to everybody in the chat, and I want to give a shout out to the ever thankful one, Michael Vasquez, who's in the chat, the biggest ass in all of HMG, Frank's Pickle Barrel ass. Again, we're here at the PWC Network. Who else we got? We got the Dance One, the Slash One, the Handsome One, Slash and Dance and Handsome, Dan Heffron. We have Mr.
Yes, boy!
Chris Winland's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. We have Matt Schaffer. Man, Schaffer Gage. Of course, Jimmy sounds better on his own channel. Burying you, brother.
I love
we have the master and ruler of the world, and Zane Vicious, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure other people will come in, but the only way they will come in is if you help us. So we're not only streaming here on the PWC Network, we're also streaming on Twitch.tv / Hamin Media. So we're streaming in two places for the first time and many times here. This is a YouTube exclusive, but we're doing this here on two channels just in case people weren't able to subscribe on the PWC Network. But neither here nor there, Jimmy. A lot of news. We come off the Royal Rumble. Hey, I heard you and Vet talking about Charlotte Flair real quick, and I know we're gonna jump into the news.
I hope you saw what I saw.
Well, yeah, I did.
Good. You're the only one.
So much so that it inspired me to create a new soundbite. Would you like to hear it? Whenever I see Charlotte Flair wearing her baggy panties. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Oh,
You know that's Australian, right?
yeah, he's a Muslim brother. Yes, I know exactly who he is.
From Australia, though. Yeah, it's become a big thing, man.
I might as well live in Australia.
I'm
you
delayed.
know, I listen to Sky News over there. I know you're delayed. I listen to Sky News over there. I love Australia, even if it even fucking exists. Nobody knows. But neither here nor there. Listen, guys, we have a lot of shit to go over. A lot of stuff coming off the Royal Rumble. We have a lot of wrestling news. We have a release that I didn't even know happened on NXT. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for pro wrestling news. And you know what sucks? I should actually have this queued up. Here it is. Yes, pro wrestling news. So apparently, in January, there was an NXT release. Would you like to know who it is?
I know who it is.
It's your boy. Say his name.
Hudson. What's his first name again?
Duke Hudson.
Duke Hudson. That's it.
Nobody
honest,
fucking.
dude.
Nobody knew. The
Doesn't
MVP
really
of Chase
matter.
U. He's the MVP of Chase U. No, you don't give a shit.
Look.
What happened?
He sucked for the most part. I will say he did start Wait. He did start impressing me towards the end of that Chase U run, if you know what I mean, about 6 months ago. At that point, I thought, okay, there's something to him. But I've known him since even the indies down here, dude. He sucked then. He sucked for most part in WWE.
Oh.
I'm sorry, it's true. I can't stand the way he talks. He talks like a true blue. Skip.
Is he a bogan?
That's what we call Aussies. Very much
skip.
so.
Not
He's
a bogan.
skip. That's what us wogs. It's like saying the N word and cracker, right? So instead of us saying crackers to them, we call them skips. True story. I feel
almost dirty listening to what you just said, brother. The professor is here, ladies and gentlemen. Dude didn't get a release; he got expelled.
That's actually that's true.
You know what?
or did he get suspended?
Got suspended. No, I think expelled.
He's done. He's done. Yeah.
He's man. Jesus Christ. And the channel. What channel went down? What are you talking about? What?
Don't worry.
Oh,
I think he's talking about because I said skip. Yeah, fucking skip. That's what he said.
don't fucking get me nervous here. Anyway. All right, let's jump into the very first thing. We have so much news to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna run through a whole bunch of shit really quickly.
Is it really that much?
There's a lot, bro. Like so much
Okay.
news. Drew. All right, so I don't know if you guys got to talk about the whole Drew McIntyre situation with Damian Priest.
I
and stuff
did.
like that.
I
Okay,
brought
so
that up on the Royal Rumble review, and everyone laughed at me, including Matt. I'm looking at you, Matt.
Well, why would they laugh at you? And you're delayed. Okay.
Because I'm a mark tart for talking about it.
Well, the situation is, Jimmy, I'll back out real quickly whenever I say, and you're delayed. The Elimination Chamber, basically. So anyway, long story short, there was supposed to be some issue there with LA Knight, and LA Knight apparently got some people upset at him during the match because he did some spots a little too late, took too much time doing some spots, and apparently Drew McIntyre's elimination during the Royal Rumble was supposed to be a bigger deal, and it's a huge deal, considering the storyline. It's supposed to be him being Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest going one-on-one at WrestleMania. The elimination was kind of like a secondary thing, and people were saying that it's LA Knight's fault, but apparently, from what I heard, and I spoke to a couple of people, there's no heat on LA Knight backstage, and just shit happens. So Drew McIntyre was in fact upset, but it could be a work worky make work. So neither here nor there. But originally he was upset, like for real. So Jimmy,
I will say he does have a history of actually doing that, though. Not just in WWE, but even in. I've got a first-hand story that I mentioned on the Royal Rumble review of the Smack Attack, the special edition of the Smack Attack this past week, where I mentioned that even here at an Australian Indie, he had a match, and he wasn't happy with his match, and he actually had a fit backstage where he was throwing chairs.
he's
and
like
stuff
that.
like that.
It's called roid
Right.
rage.
Oh yeah, it could be road rage, or he's just very passionate at what he does.
Not roid. He's not driving.
I said roid rage.
Oh, sorry. Stop yelling
God
at me.
damn.
God damn, why are you yelling at me so much?
Jeez.
Jimmy's so, you see Jimmy's so nice on air. He's such an asshole off the air. He curses at me.
No, I'm not.
He makes fun of my penis.
You're
It's
fucked.
terrible.
Yeah, because I see your penis all the time.
We know that.
Stop sending me shit, bro. Come on.
Well, okay, I'll stop. I'll do my best. But seriously, Jim. So that was the thing. There was some backstage heat on Seth Rollins apparently as well for that. Well, he did that double stomp was a little stiff.
Oh wow, the first one was definitely stiff.
Roman
bro.
was from what I got, the term is shocked. He
Really.
wasn't as much angry. He was more shocked on how that went down. But that may lead to another feud. As you see the difference between I'm sorry, I don't mean to bury AEW, but you see the difference here. WWE,
obviously,
the boys get upset at each other, the girls get upset at each other, and then they turn it into money.
right, and that's always been WWE's motto forever. Even if they don't like you, if they think it's worth bringing you back because it's good for business, they will.
Should I point at the WrestleMania sign?
You should. Right there, in Vegas.
Hey man, the rumors are that speaking of Charlotte Flair, I'm gonna play this one more time when we look at Charlotte Flair.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Apparently Charlotte Flair.
That was
her and Andrade are no longer married. Do you know that?
I wonder why, bro. I'm sorry, and I said this to D actually before we went on the air here. I was saying, let's be real. When Andrade is a Latino, thanks, Matt. He's a stud, a Latino stud, bro.
Yeah.
Is he really into surfboards?
Well, he got what he wanted. He's back in the WWE.
I guess. Why not, right? Not that he's doing much.
He's not doing much, but he's still getting paid, brother, for being the.
But if I was Andrade, I'd be like, brother, what's that, brother? Brother,
you look a lot like the guy, actually. Interesting.
No, I don't.
Oh,
No, I
sorry.
don't.
That's racist, right?
Allah Akbar.
Hey, I was getting knocked
Mashallah.
off the air. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Enough with your Canadian shit.
I
Anyway,
didn't say nothing bad. I
What?
I said God willing and
I
God
know
is
what you
great.
said. I know what you said, brother. I grew up in the Lower East Side of New York, where every freaking bodega is run by an Arab brother. So anyway,
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
they're all
Interesting.
Muslim and Arabs. Like sometimes I
I
have
went to high school with all of them.
listen. If I have to get something before work here, I have to make sure to go before he prays.
Oh no,
So-
yeah, they're like that, dude. They're hardcore like that, bro.
Yeah, he'll lock it down, brother. But anyway, neither here nor there. So best wishes to Charlotte Flair and Andrade as Andrade gets laid by somebody way prettier. Anyway, let me see. It says Nia Jax was supposed to have even more eliminations, apparently, allegedly, than she did during the Royal Rumble, says multiple sources. It's not clear why the plans changed, but speculation is that the timing issues and the flow of the match dictated it. So apparently she was supposed to do more in the match. It was kind of a clunky Royal Rumble for the women. By the way, I have to put it over. I was watching it, I was supposed to have like this watch party in my house and a whole bunch of shit went down. My wife's not doing great. She's doing a little better now, but we have the surgery coming in March. You guys all know that already. But so she decided to watch the Royal Rumble with me, Jimmy.
Oh, awesome.
She watched the entire Royal Rumble and boy, did she get into it.
It was great, dude. And that's good because my missus absolutely hates the Royal Rumble. And I look at her like, what's wrong with you?
Well, my wife is
like,
how is he hurt for real? She was Kevin Owens. When Kevin Owens
dude,
went through that, holy shit, my wife was like, oh my God. She's
bro,
asking, like, how do you fake that? And I'm like, you don't.
he went through a ladder. I mean, it would have hurt regardless. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But he sold that like $1 million. One, I was more worried where the spot just before that, it looked like he was knocked out, dude.
Yeah, he could
Like he was out, like he wasn't moving. I fell for it for about 2 seconds.
Yeah, it was.
It could have been. Well, there is talk that he's injured too, apparently.
Oh man, so many injuries. We have Roman Reigns who's hurt, possibly Kevin Owens who's hurt, but we'll talk about Kevin Owens at the end of Monday Night Raw. But anyway, really cool. WWE was really happy with IShowSpeed and his little spot, the Rumble, which went
that was sick.
which went extremely viral. Well, that's another one that Aiden was here too. But when my wife was watching it, she was like in awe of the fact that this kid took that bump. I thought it was just such a fun spot, and this is an excellent way to use a celebrity, if you call IShowSpeed, but he is a celebrity. Now, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, this son of a bitch pops up on my Instagram all the time, so I didn't even know who the kid was. But I did.
When?
Well, up until about a year ago, I saw him on my Instagram over and over and over and over again. Actually, yeah, maybe before a year ago, because when he came out with Logan Paul when he was dressed up as a wine bottle.
Yeah, that was funny, bro.
I mean, the kid is great, man.
He gets it, man.
Yeah, he gets it. He gets it. It was just fun to watch, man. But anyway, good. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
I was gonna say he's a great seller, man. He sells like he's dead, like he's done.
Well, you saw what he did backstage with the neck brace and the crutches, right? That was adorable.
The best was when he got called to the Rumble because you know how Tozawa couldn't make it. So then Triple H is looking around. Well, we need someone to replace him. Speed, come on, you're up. He's like, who, me? No. And he's shitting himself all the way until he walks through the curtains, bro. Then he just gets into the mode where he's like, you know, he turns it up. I love how we did that, bro.
I really, really enjoyed that. Also, just to continue off the Kevin Owens thing really quickly, Kevin Owens was really greatly received backstage. Like the boys, like they were all like just giving him love, and the girls, and you know, for the bumps that he took. And Kevin Owens, man, is having a hell of a year, brother. Are you feeling heel Kevin Owens, Jimmy?
Absolutely, dude. As a matter of fact, you could dare say maybe Superstar of the Year, you know, if he keeps going with this type of momentum. Because really, he's the best hand that we have. When you need someone, like, you know, that emergency glass in the bus or a train, whatever, where, you know, you smash it to get out. Well, he's WWE's version of that emergency glass, dude.
Oh, yeah.
When you need someone to cover or whatever to be in a main event slot, bang. He's your guy, man. And he hits it out the park, too.
And speaking about people that are always there to cover and that hit it out of the park, and that more than a good hand, a legend here at HMG is the vet, Jamie Williams. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, after the show, you can head over to @OpinionHaver everywhere, but head over to Twitch, ladies and gentlemen, search @OpinionHaver. Well, he'll be streaming his $2 Tuesdays. Let's see if he'll be playing a $2 video game today, or see what he's streaming today. Support him by giving him monies. That would be nice. You know, donate, you know, the donation gimmicks on the Twitch. Anyway, and also just reporting here that Alexa Bliss's new contract is for 5 years.
Wow.
Jimmy. So
there's the vet right there, like Joseph Stalin. You know what he's talking about. He's the best in the world.
Oh my God.
Right?
That's terrible.
That's what he means.
Joseph Stalin was a bad guy.
But it doesn't matter. The vet's the best in the world, and that's what he's alluding to.
He's a bad guy, though, right? Like the vet.
He's a bad man. But the best in the world.
Oh, boy. Todd, you just got here, but he's got to go back to work later, guys.
Really?
Running Jones is out of here. Yeah, but by the way, you know what? Perfect segue. I'm going to be uploading, well, not me, but I think Matt's going to take this video and he's going to upload it to the HMG YouTube channel. So we can actually put up videos. We just can't stream live for a week. So,
wait. So we can still upload to the HMG channel, but not go live.
Yes. So the replay will be there, and it'll be here too. But you know, no hate, Jimmy, but I want to go over there. If you don't
can
mind.
Take it off if you have to take it off. Yeah, man, I get it.
No, we're not going to take it off. We're going to leave it here.
Oh, it's up to you anyway. But I understand. I'm just happy that we've got a few listeners here, you know, on this side. So
Well,
that
it's
have
like
come
it's like
along,
being
which is
invited to
great.
somebody's house and not bringing anything. Like, of course.
It's
Anyway,
all right. You bring yourself, Ray.
I bring my diapers. All right. So, according to multiple sources, let me see. So we're going to continue here. It says the Drew McIntyre issue at the Royal Rumble was a shoot. So there's an update here. It says he was upset at something many others were upset about. Apparently, someone did. All right. So we already know about the whole. This is not. I'm not going to read this no more. We already spoke about the LA Knight thing. Let me see. Yeah, they continue now on the Daily Mail. Okay. The UK, what is it? Daily Mail in the UK claims McIntyre is set to feud with Damian Priest through WrestleMania 41. Oh, yeah. So he's not like necessarily happy about that, Jimmy. Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, he feels like that's kind of a step back for him to have a WrestleMania 1 feud. And here's the thing. There are only 2 titles in the WWE. There are only 2 world championships. I wish there were 5.
Right.
Because I would give one to Drew McIntyre because
Relax.
I think Drew McIntyre has been the fucking man. Your opinion?
I agree. Again, you can almost say the same thing of what I said about Kevin Owens. He's another one that if you need right up there, in the main event slot, he's your guy. And I can understand. Now it makes me wonder, did you ever see his interview on Busted Open Radio a few weeks back?
No.
You didn't?
No,
Oh,
tell me.
Well, that was basically he walked
Oh,
off the
yeah,
stage.
yeah. When he got pissed off. Yeah. Roid rage.
I said that was a work at the time, right? But now I'm starting to wonder, maybe is it a shoot? Like, did he mean what he said? When he said, I'm just going to take what I want from wrestling this time, and I'm not going to say yes to everything. I'm going to fucking basically do what I want to me. I'm going to take it.
Yeah, well, he can. He's huge.
Huge.
Okay, Jimmy, back out and come back in. All right, so let me see. What do we have here? Alexa Bliss spot in the match was originally... All right, so it says here, according to multiple sources, that Alexa Bliss's spot in the match was originally supposed to go to Shotzi, Blackfart, who was scheduled for it on Friday's rehearsal and still believed that the slot. So that spot was supposed to go to Shotzi, apparently, the spot for Alexa Bliss. But apparently everybody realized what I realized, is that Shotzi is the worst ever. So
she's been the worst since before WWE, dude.
She's gotten better, but that's not saying much.
Man, if there's one person that knows how to hurt themselves in a match, it's her.
Angelo Dawkins had minor knee surgery recently. That's why he had a crutch. Which one is Dawkins? I think Dawkins is gonna get released, bro.
Come on. If they want to, well, it all depends, man. If they want Tez to be a single star, I think the only way to do that is by releasing Dawkins.
Yeah, as much as you want to, as much as Dawkins is good, man, it's just he gets so outshined by his tag team partner. He is definitely the Marty Jannetty of that team. Even though some people think that Marty Jannetty was a better worker than Shawn Michaels.
Nah.
No, okay.
I wouldn't say that. But I will say that Jannetty wasn't as bad as people make him out to be. The only reason why people use that analogy is only because Shawn Michaels became who he became. And then, you got Jannetty. But it doesn't mean Jannetty was a bad worker. He was actually a good worker.
Jannetty was good, man. Jannetty was really, really good. So
absolutely.
Former intercontinental champion.
He was, yeah.
And lastly, Roxanne Perez, who had a hell of a performance at the Women's Royal Rumble. She is, they're saying, this close, brother. That's really close. If you're watching on video, that's very, very close to getting called up. But nothing's locked in yet, man. Roxanne Perez, your thoughts? Jimmy, I never asked your thoughts on Roxanne Perez. I don't know if you see her much. I don't know if you watch her much. But
I actually have seen a lot of her, and I know she's Booker T's girl too. I mean, he's the one that trained her. And as a matter of fact, I think she's overcooked in NXT.
You think so?
I think yeah, dude. Just like even Trick Williams in many ways. Because if you keep him there for long enough, I feel like they'll start regressing. You know what I mean?
Sure.
They need to, I think, let's be real, NXT is overflowing right now with talent. I think it's time to move some up. But in saying that, I can see the holes. If they get rid of them, who replaces them in terms of main event sort of guys. There's not many right now in NXT. That's probably why they keep guys longer than they should. Just like Bron Breakker. Look how long it took them to put him up. Because they needed that other guy to take his spot. It's not like back in the day, unfortunately. But I think it's time we do bring him up there, though.
Okay.
Exactly. Like what the vet said. There's nothing there for her to do in NXT.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's done it all. And like the vet says, there's nothing left for her in NXT. You know, so
It's true, man.
she's done it all. She's really, really fucking good, man. So let's see what happens with her moving forward. I think we have one more tidbit of information. There's some Vince McMahon shit. It says Ring Boy lawsuit versus WWE expected to advance after Maryland upholds Child Victims Act. I'm going to read this verbatim real quick, Jimmy. It says,
God.
the Ring Boy, this is WrestleStink.com. The Ring Boy lawsuit filed against Linda and Vince McMahon is expected to continue after the ruling from Supreme Court of Maryland in October. The suit was filed against McMahon's by 5 anonymous plaintiffs, represented by William Hughes Jr. on Murray Falcon and Murray, whatever the hell their lawsuit gimmick is, alleging that during their time working the WWE as Ring Boys, they were subjected to years of SA, let's just call it that. You know what that means. At the hands of the ring announcer Mel Phillips. Wow. Oh, so this is an old lawsuit, bro. This is like going way back in the day, right?
Yeah, way back in the day, back in the 80s.
Yeah. So, all right. So that's going forward. All right. So, yeah, Vince McMahon. What?
Yeah, but the thing is, why are they even? I'm pretty sure the guy that's getting accused, that former ring announcer, is dead at this point, right?
Well, he's been dead.
First of all, for
Yeah,
years.
Yeah, he's probably burnt to a crisp in hell. Why?
Yeah, I'm sure he was. But anyway, you threw me off big time there, Ray.
Yeah,
And yeah, so what are they trying to do with Vince now? Like, I don't understand how this is going to get Vince.
They're trying to put him in jail, dude.
I don't think it will happen, man.
You don't think
too
so?
many people that have not for this. They tried it once before years ago. It went nowhere. I don't know what they're thinking now. I guess because they see what's going on with the Janelle Grant case, they think they can somehow make a bit of, moolah also. So I feel bad for them. Don't get me wrong, but you had your chance.
Speaking of moolah, that's another one that really
another one, right?
Piece of shit.
Right. Piece of shit.
Apparently, she wasn't a very nice person. Who would have thought?
Never
right?
surprised me. Right. Yeah.
Who would have fucking thought? And I think that is it. I wanted to run through this so we could take a little time with the Monday Night Raw breakdown. But let me just scroll through this. Nope. I think that's it, Jimmy. There's nothing really going on. Except for that's about it, Jimmy. So I guess we're done with the news, and I guess we can just move over to the main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. If we go a little shorter today, I don't mind going a little shorter because I got some shit to do. But
I'm down.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to review Monday Night Raw. Jimmy, it's the fallout of the Royal Rumble 2025.
Yeet.
We come to you from the Fieldhouse. What is it? The Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Even though
Exactly.
So Jim, I'm not gonna read all this out. Long story short,
you don't even need to, because Jey kind of didn't say much at first.
Well, he didn't say much for almost 15 minutes.
Dude, it was cringing me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it started cringing me.
Bro, this is why. So I want to talk to you about this really quickly.
Let me talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble. I had to really think about this. And originally I tweeted something out where it's like, really? Jey Uso? And I still think he's the wrong choice. But I'm going to play devil's advocate really quickly. Don't we always complain that the WWE don't make new stars?
Fickle, Ray. It's called fickle. The fans are all fickle. I agree with you. I didn't see it coming, first of all. And it wouldn't have been my choice either. But I'm not mad with it.
I'm not mad, But I remember, like, as we're watching this Royal Rumble in my house, when Cena gets eliminated, there was like a moment of like just like, oh fuck. I can't explain it. And it's true. Jey Uso was trying not to cry the whole time during this whole thing. It was very emotional,
Yes.
very raw.
I agree, and I said the same thing, but I think he was crying because he forgot his words, bro.
No, I don't think so. I
I'm
think
telling you, man.
Listen, the guy's been through some shit, and a lot of it was self-induced with the DUIs.
Right. That's on him, though, man.
You're right, Jimmy. I know you're right, but what I'm saying is, he's been through some shit, and now because I'm not gonna say that because The Rock is his cousin and Rikishi's been pushing for him and everything like that. It's not like The Rock doesn't own half. I just find it weird, man. I'm gonna ask you a question, Jimmy, and I'll ask the chat this same question. I want you to take this run with main event Jey Uso, right? And I want you to remove his entrance song. Give him anything else. Is he just as over? What happens when they remove that song?
It's just him, Us.
Well, I'm saying, right? Yeah,
literally, it's just him. I mean,
and what
I don't know.
Saw,
that's a loaded question. Yeah,
is it a loaded question? I mean,
it kind of is.
You take that theme song away from him, and what do you have? Is it like a Bobby Roode situation? Remember when Bobby Roode had the glorious? I will give him. Now you take that away from him. He's just fucking Bobby Roode. Shinsuke Nakamura. Remember when they changed his theme song? How that fucking kind of degraded him. I'm just saying. I think this is all like bro. This is.
Are you saying he's just basically a facade?
You know what he is?
What's that?
And I'm not saying that he's not talented. I think he's talented. I'm not saying he's not charismatic. There is some charisma there. There's a ton of charisma there. Number one, I think the moment's a little too big for him, as Vet proved here.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking too.
This promo was horrible, and it took Gunther. It took Gunther coming into the ring and showing him how to really cut a promo, brother. But do you guys remember the Haktua girl?
Of course.
Yeah, spit on that thing. Haktua. That's what Jimmy is. This is gonna sound fucked up. Jimmy is the pro wrestling equivalent of the Haktua girl.
Damn,
and what I'm
basically saying he's a one-hit wonder.
He is a meme coin.
Yeet.
Now, if you guys know anything about meme coins, meme coins, they get real popular and they make it like the Haktua coin. Remember they had the Hawk coin, and $300 million it's estimated, and people are buying into it, and everybody's pushing behind it, and all of a sudden it's a rug pull, and everybody loses their money because the fact is that there is no value. And I'm not saying that Jey Uso doesn't have any value. But what I'm saying is that he's kind of a meme, in my humble opinion. This is going to come across so evil. What I'm saying, again, strip away his theme song. What do you have?
You're right. I mean, that's why it's a loaded question. I mean, that's a good question, bro. I mean, to think about it, maybe he's not as over as he would have been. You know what I mean? But in saying that, though, Ray, remember, pro wrestling is also about a catchphrase as well. You know what I'm saying? Everyone that succeeded did have a catchphrase, to be fair, like the professor would say. You know what I'm saying? To be fair. And he does have that.
For all the young kids out there, do the kids still use the yeet thing? Like when does that become, when is yeet? Remember this. When does yeet become the word fresh? What am I talking about? So back in the 90s, everybody used to use words like fat and fresh and stuff like that. And it was cool until it was cool, right? It was cool until you would see people on the news using it. The old folk using it, grandpa using it. And what I'm saying is that I get the whole yeet thing, but that's pretty much what what Jey is. He's yeet. He's a fucking people waving their hands and shit. People are gonna get tired of that. As much as popular as you think he is now, I believe that people will get tired of it, and it's gonna be a a precipitous crash. What happens then, Jimmy? What happens? I'm asking you. What happens? Chad, what happens? I think Jimmy's frozen. Oh, he's back.
Well, I have frozen a little bit, but I was going to say quickly, me and the vet spoke about this on Direct Edge yesterday morning or the day before. And, you know, we were both saying, like, wouldn't surprise us if basically he doesn't win the match at WrestleMania. This is his chance now to run and see if he can run with that ball. That's what it is, dude. You know what I mean? And let's be real. I think, well, before I continue on, oh, yeah, we both clicked it on at the same time, right? You click it. Well, look at what the vet says. If that's true, Ray, then they have to milk it for all they can right now. And that's what they're doing. That's essentially what they're doing. Right. They are listening to the fan base per se.
Absolutely.
When you think about it. Don't we all complain that they don't listen to us?
Right. And like I said,
by what we see.
Listen, and I hope you heard what I said before. I may be playing devil's advocate because I am a fan of Jey Uso.
Me too.
I think Jey Uso is awesome. I think he's a good kid, and I think he really cares about this business. But I mean, I read so many places this smells like The Rock, so much like The Rock pushing for this. Is this? But hold on. This is kind of reminiscent of when The Rock kind of put himself in the main event of WrestleMania himself. And then the fans had and then it was like the fans had to go on social media with hashtag, we want Cody. I mean, this could backfire bad. And I understand that you're right. They have to milk it for what it is right now. But we're talking about the world. We're talking about the World Heavyweight Championship. We're talking about the main event of WrestleMania. And all I keep hearing is who's going to pay $1,000 to see Jey Uso in WrestleMania. Now, again, I'm playing devil's advocate, and I'm going around in circles for a reason. But we have to make new stars.
Right, and this is what they're trying to do, are they not?
My thing is, does it last? How long does it last? Is it worth
age?
Is it worth the trip to WrestleMania? And is he, hear me out, is he dependable enough? He does have a past.
The latter is what worries me, and not just dependable because of what he's done, with his DIYs and shit. DUI, sorry, not DUI. I got confused.
I like this point down here by the artist. As an artist, he says, as I said before, this is Kofi. This is the Kofi moment for Jey. But the Charlotte win soured people on it. We'll talk about Charlotte in a minute. But
it's reminiscent of that.
This is Kofi Mania.
It's Kofi Mania, but I feel like there's a little more substance with this one, though. Because it's been a long sort of... Like, Kofi Mania was a quick thing, man. It started happening very late, and they sort of pulled the trigger. Sorry, but read Matt's comment, Ray.
Matt Schaffer says, I personally like the Open, though Jey was raw and real. And baby, you like it raw. LOL. Laughing emoji face.
No, but can I just continue what I was just trying to say?
Oh.
And that's the thing. Is he dependable? Is he dependable not just because of his history with the police and all that shit, but I say, is he more dependable that he can put the company on his back and be the face of the company? You know what I'm saying? Because he chokes out there, man. He gasses himself out with all the eating.
He was gassed.
He does this constantly. He was gassed, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He was sitting there. Did you see his breathing?
Yeah.
He was doing those timed breathing freaking spots. Heck, even McAfee said he was gassed after all that. And that's the thing, dude. You got to chill the fuck out a little bit. You know what I mean? And yes, you could see he was getting frustrated because the fans weren't letting him talk.
No,
you know what I mean?
He was getting emotional.
He said he was, but he even said it. Shut up, let me talk. Like, stop. Yeah. He even said that, and it wasn't like in the most friendliest way. He was like, "Come on, just let me talk." And I think all that and the pressure and everyone giving him the ball and saying you're the man. Mentally, is he fucking ready? Because the only way he can sound real on the mic and he gets over it is when someone tells him to his face that he's not good enough. And that's when Gunther comes in. He's great at playing off others.
Gunther's great.
You know what I mean? Absolutely. That's how good Gunther is. But when he's left there on his damn own, he doesn't know what the fuck to do, man.
Bro, when Gunther came out, and for those that didn't watch Raw, and what he said when he said, when he said what he said, I was like, man, that's good. Because he basically what he said is, look, if I go to WrestleMania and I lose to John Cena, it's still, a feather in my cap. If I lose to CM Punk, that's still a feather in my cap. If I have a match or lose or win or whatever against, somebody like Drew McIntyre, anybody like that, those are feathers in my cap. I already beat you. You're a bum. He's like, who are you? Like, it's nothing. It means don't choose me. He's like, I don't even want you. But if you do choose me, I'm gonna make your life a living hell until WrestleMania.
I hope he means that.
So I ended up liking this somehow
because of Gunther, man.
There you go.
And that's what I don't understand. There's so many fans out there that think Gunther is crap on the mic.
He's so good.
Can you believe that shit? I swear to God, bro. I read that shit all the time. Yeah, how dumb can you be? Why? Because he doesn't have an American accent. He can't talk.
He's so good.
Sorry. Like, come on.
Sorry about your damn luck.
Bad.
Let me see what this says here. Artist says this emotional ethos in wrestling is getting tired now and reflective on our. Well, this is some deep shit on our society, like Chappelle Roan. It's just the way things are now. I like the bluster and egos from back in the day. That's too deep for this early in the morning. What are you? You're like a philosopher.
He's the
I like
artiste.
Matt says the WWE gonna swerve us and Jey Uso is gonna be the next
God.
NXT champion. Could you fucking imagine that shit? It's just
they
me
do
and Uso,
that-
like 10 people in NXT arena.
I swear to God, if they do that, they had to quickly change things around, bro.
Well, Jimmy, let's move on. But hey, what whoop, Brandon? Oh, Brandon. So check this out. I love Vince Russo. Vince Russo is awesome. Brandon was telling me that Vince Russo put me over this morning, right? And I was gonna text Brandon, but I got to let me see what this says here. I got to caught up with getting ready for the morning. So Brandon, I'm gonna read this text. It says, I'm watching the replay of Russo and Dr. Chris's show. Vince put you over for winning on that Jey Uso bet. Congrats, man. Blah blah blah. I didn't win any bet. What Vince didn't read. No, it was somebody else who actually, I took a screenshot of one of our HMG listeners that won the bet, and I just put Russo over. So Russo put me over when it wasn't me. I didn't like a fucking bet on wrestling, but I'll take it. Shit, I'll take the love. Vince apparently likes me somehow. I don't know why, but
hey man, shout out to Russo because he does actually share and retweet our stuff, man.
And Brandon, if you don't mind in the chat, dude, just put over where you're going to be doing your live streams real quick, so we can tell the fans and the friends and the family here at HMG for the next week. Again, we will not be on the YouTube on HMG. We'll be streaming in various different places. So I would advise you guys to follow us on social media. Follow me at Big Ray Hernandez. I would tell you to follow Jimmy at DJ Mass Effects, but you know what happened there.
You can, but I won't say nothing.
Yeah, no shit. But anyway, so let's get into this next match, man. And this is something that I was really looking forward to because I said this is the perfect. You got a mat technician, and then you have a luchador. And by the way, Brandon says again, if you search up Ridiculously Random on YouTube, that's the old Ridiculously Random podcast with me and Colin. We have that YouTube channel. Brandon's going to be streaming there, so just look up Ridiculously Random on YouTube, and you should be able to find it. It's super easy. Or follow him on Twitter. Throw up your Twitter handle or your X handle, Brandon, on the in the chat here, so we can put that over. And anyway, this match was dope. Penta is so fucking good. Just long story short, man. We had. Well, first, let me shut up. I've been talking a lot, Jimmy. What did you think of this match between Penta and Ludwig Kaiser?
That was great, man. I enjoyed it. It was a contrast of styles, first of all. And who says that that Penta can't work with anybody, right? I mean, I hate to say this, man, but since coming to WWE, they're using him correctly, dude. He doesn't have to talk, right? All he just showcase this guy. And that's what they're doing, and everyone's cool with it. Like the Royal Rumble was awesome and predictable that it was going to be 1 and 2 Ray. If it wasn't Penta, was going to be Dom. But I'm loving this, man, and I'm loving the way they're using him. They're not overdoing him, dude. and I'm down with that. Let it build slowly with him to whatever he's they've got for him in the future.
Frank Spiegel believes that he is as good as he was in Lucha Underground, and I am going to agree, bro. I'm telling you, bro, this is good.
That's a big call.
This is good.
It's good. It's great. Absolutely, but that's a huge call.
And you're right, man. The fans are really behind Penta. And like I said before, Penta's not going to be the guy that's going to be squashing anybody. He's going to be the guy that barely wins, but he never loses.
Does he have to squash people?
No, I don't think he does. No. He doesn't. He's not big enough to be squashed. He's not Obafemi.
Definitely not.
He's not Obafemi. He's not. He's not. He's not a giant. He's a luchador, but he is so good. He gets the win, and he hits his Schnabitz. What do you call that finisher? The Penta Driver, or the Penta Driver, right?
The Mexican Destroyer.
No, but he hits the Penta Driver.
You're talking about the other one.
The package driver for the win, and he's about to, he gets interviewed by the little hottie. I think she's so hot. The young lady, I forgot her name, but anyway, he's like, "I want to thank you so much," and then all of a sudden, Pete Dunne's music hits. This is apparently, allegedly, and I'm sure the vet, if he's still listening, will acknowledge this. This is the vet's very favorite wrestler of all time, Pete Dunne, aka Butch. He makes his entrance, but while Penta is focusing on Pete Dunne coming to the ring. Why is Pete Dunne coming to the ring? Does he want to fight Penta? Ludwig Kaiser comes in and beats the living shit out of the guy and hits him with the hammer DDT, and then we move on. Jimmy, are you looking forward to this three-way between Pete Dunne, Ludwig Kaiser, and Penta?
I mean, the vet. This is what worries me. Yeah, this is the only thing that worries me. Let's not get into the habit of that type of shit, though. You know what I mean? Where he's sort of, why do we need a three-way? Why can't we just, have a feud between all three of them without having a three-way yet?
Let me see. Is Ludwig Kaiser becoming that guy that is he earning his stripes? Is he going to be taking a bunch of losses, losing to guys better than him? You think?
But you know what? It doesn't really hurt him that much, I feel. Do you know what I mean? But in saying that, he comes across as one of those guys that will get frustrated easy.
You got to win.
I don't know that.
You got to win.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So if he keeps losing, I think he's one of those guys who's going to speak up and be like, "I'm better than that." Yeah. You know what I mean? And as he should.
I hear you, man. Well, listen, man. We know backstage that JD McDonough is hurt. God bless the kid. Broken ribs, a sprained penis. I mean, the guy's all fucked up. And the Judgment Day is backstage. Finn Balor's backstage saying that everything's going all fucked up. Dominic Mysterio is like, "Hey, man, why you getting all mad, Holmes?" And then, and basically, Finn Balor's like, "Look, man, you're fucking everything up." But Liv Morgan puts over the fact that, hey, listen, he had to do what he had to do, because if they didn't take the tag team championship match, they would have given it to somebody else. And also, Finn Balor got into the Elimination Chamber because Dominic Mysterio apparently pulled some strings and got him the match. Why are you laughing?
Because it's just silly. That's lazy shit, bro. I mean, come on. So who did he call? Did he call his daddy? What happened? Like, how did he get him there? Who was it?
I don't know. Maybe he offered what's his name? Adam Pearce some nuggies. Some chicken nuggies.
Oh, maybe some cervezas, Holmes.
Oh, that's fucking racist.
Why? How's that racist? Cerveza, man.
Charlotte Flair makes her way to the entrance, and the fans.
Brother, what's that?
You gotta send me that.
What's that, brother?
The fans booed the living shit out of her. I think she was supposed to come out and make a babyface promo, but they didn't let her. She is
what's going on suddenly here, man?
Talk to me. What's going on with Charlotte? Isn't she isn't she the ultimate babyface?
I mean, she was supposed to be, but I guess I don't understand what the fans' problems are. Did we all not fucking say she was gonna win the Rumble?
I think that's the point. I think people don't like her.
Everyone fucking knew she was going to win the Rumble. You know what I mean? I get it, right? But like, she's been out for a fucking year. She's still, I hate to say it, probably one of the top 3 best female wrestlers in the whole company. But they could have been acting like that because of what they're seeing instead. I mean, they could be that. They might be going, ew, brother, ew.
I'm gonna say something, and I know you're all thinking it. Charlotte Flair looks old. Like
She's
all
not
that
even
work.
40 yet.
What?
I swear
No.
to you, bro. We're fucking older than her, and how do we look younger than she does?
Stop it.
I kid you not, man.
So what did you think of this promo? You have Mommy who comes out, and she gets in the face of Charlotte Flair. And then Charlotte Flair is like, look, man, look. You're not the only champion. I'm going to go to NXT tonight, which is tomorrow, tonight. And me and the vet are going to have to talk about Charlotte Flair, brother, at NXT. And then she's going to go to SmackDown. What did you think of Mommy? Did you hear that pop that Mommy got, though, Jimmy?
Mommy is the man, literally the man. And you know what? This is a bad outcome, dude. You don't put Charlotte right now next to Mommy, dude. You just can't, because it's bad for her. And if I was WWE, even though the story is there between her and Mommy, don't go after Mommy. Go after who's the champion again? Oh, Tiffy. Go after Tiffy, man. And even then, it's a bad choice, bro. The fans love Tiffy too. It's a bad choice either way, man. Yo, what up, J12? But for real, I mean, what do you do with this situation, dude? Was it bad timing that she's returned right now?
Very bad timing. Let me tell you something there, my friend. I just realized something. Did Charlotte Flair lose the mole?
Did she have a mole?
Of course she had a mole. She had a mole.
You know what? Her plastic surgery, she's done it so much that I've even forgotten what she looked like. All I know is she was decent looking previously.
There she is. Look, she got the mole. Oh, that's Ric Flair.
I can't see it.
Here we go.
You got to blow that up a little bit.
She's 38 years old. You see the mole? You don't see the mole?
Oh, shit. You're right. I remember that now.
Does she still have that thing, folks?
Nah, she doesn't, dude.
Oh, interesting. I don't know why we're talking
Go
about
back
mole.
a few more years and look how much better looking she was, compared to now.
I thought she looked
busted herself.
I thought she looked just fine, looking like Ric Flair.
Yeah, that's the only
but
bad thing.
But continue. I'm sorry, brother.
No, but see, just looking, and what was she wearing? That yellow shit, dude.
I don't know.
What was that? What was she? Was she like a? I hate to say this, but a friggin' egg,
Maybe a huevo,
like a fried egg.
A huevo,
What's this shit?
as we say in
Yuck.
Spanish. So you look at her now. Yeah, dude, she removed the freaking the mole and everything.
Sometimes those little things, I get people hate them, right? But sometimes they make you look kind of good if it suits you.
I'm just gonna share this really quickly. Look at this. This is not. Who is this?
Yuck.
Look, no mole. Like
She looks 60,
so
bro.
old, dude.
Picture her without makeup, bro.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a freak.
Baggy panties.
That's
Anyway.
disgusting. I call them shit catchers, bro.
Anyway, so Rhea Ripley comes out, and Charlotte's like, look, man, you ain't the only game in the game, I guess, whatever the fuck. She's like, you're not the only champion in the game. I'm gonna go to NXT and everything like that. And then finally, so that's the end of that long ass promo. Backstage, we have Sami Zayn, who's interviewed for the Elimination Chamber. He's gonna have his match against CM Punk. And what else we have here? He says that he has a chance to punch his ticket to WrestleMania, yada, yada, yada. Jay comes in, apologizes for kicking Sammy in the face, and Sammy's like, dude, you're my friend. I love you. I would have did the same thing to you. And they get all happy and lovey. But then Karrion Kross rolls up. And he starts getting back into Sami Zayn's head. He says, Zayn tells him, he tells Zayn that he's kind of sick of seeing him, lifting everybody else up and keeping himself down. And what do you think, Jimmy? You think that that finally Karrion Kross is? Oh, Jimmy doesn't care. All right, sorry.
No. Look, hold up. Are they going too far now?
Tell me, explain.
Can we get some more substance in this shit? Because
what more do you want?
Let's fucking get this shit happening in the ring more so than anything. Let's get a promo going. Something that's more meaningful. Right now, what's Karrion Kross doing? It seemed like they were doing all right at first. You know, when he was changing into this character, whatever.
Yeah.
Now it's like they're just doing it because he wasn't in the Rumble. He's just there friggin'.
What
He's
happened
like
to
a fluffer. Bro, he's become a professional fluffer on Raw.
what happened to the other guys, the Albanian guys?
The Albanian guys are off to Albania doing something. That's what I'm saying, dude. He's become a Raw fluffer.
And what happened to his manager? What happened to Legion of Doom's?
He's going up there in age, dude.
Yeah, he's
fair.
poor guy.
I don't even know why he came back. I thought he was done the way they ended it.
Thought it was done too. But anyway, so that happened. So Sami Zayn, evil heel confirmed. Eventually, New Day make their entrance. How would you think of their new theme song?
Got to get used to it a little bit more, man. It was all right. I mean, really, it's better than the New Day theme, is it not?
I guess I'm still a fan of the New Day theme. Backstage, Rhea Ripley's she's walking around backstage and she runs to the Io Sky, and Io Sky says, "I am in control now. I will beat you at WrestleMania." She didn't say that, but Io Sky gets attacked by Liv Morgan, which is hilarious the way she does. I love Liv Morgan. She attacks and runs off laughing, but then Rhea goes to help her, and then Raquel Rodriguez takes Rhea Ripley and throws her over something, and she lands on something else, and then they all get mad and stuff. We got the Latino World Order. Jimmy.
Yes, we do.
Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio versus the New Day. And Jimmy, I didn't see this one coming. The New Day get a win on Monday Night Raw, but of course they weren't alone. We have Jimmy's favorite wrestler of all time, Logan Paul comes to the ring. I have a question real quick. I like to stop these when we get a new person. We have Matthew Rodriguez who asks the question. He says, "Hey guys, question. I think WWE is doing a Roman Reigns amnesia story after the stomps from Seth Rollins at the Royal Rumble 2025 because WWE saw the Tony Storm amnesia story. I believe. I'll let you go with that, Jimmy.
Sorry, Matt. I don't know how you see that and how and why you think that. But that's not going to happen. WWE don't copy no storylines off of AEW. Let's be real. And I just don't see it. I mean, really, though, why would they do? They'll just make Roman look like a dumbass, bro.
I think it's not fair to say that WWE doesn't copy because WWE does copy. They've copied from TNA in the past and stuff like that, other wrestling. But Matthew, I don't think that WWE is going to go with an amnesia storyline. What they're doing is, from what I understand, they're going to give Roman some time off. So
exactly. Spot on.
Yeah, they're leaning into the fact that he got double stomped legitimately by Seth Rollins. As you heard on Monday Night Raw this week, that they're saying that he has an undisclosed injury, and that all that is just a vacation. You go to his Instagram or his Twitter, you'll see him with his beautiful wife and his beautiful kids, and I'm sure he'll get some time off, and he'll come back, and I think he'll remember every single bit of what happened. That's what Roman Reigns is. But listen, I will agree that WWE, I think all wrestling companies steal from each other, as Ben Hamin says, steal from others and make it your own. But with this one, I don't think they're going to go with the Tony Storm thing. So that's just how I feel. But we do have a great match, man, between the LWO and New Day. This was a really fucking good match. And Logan Paul comes out. He attacks Rey Mysterio because, of course, Rey Mysterio is going to be facing Logan Paul next week to see who qualifies for the Elimination Chamber. And the New Day, Kofi hits the Trouble in Paradise, brother. And the New Day go over. Jimmy was super excited. Jimmy texted me at like fucking 3 a.m. Ray, the New Day fucking won. And he's sending me fucking nudes and shit. I'm like, why are you sending me nudes, Jimmy? And Jimmy's like, I don't know, but I'm happy the New Day won. It was like a real weird thing. And you need to shave your asshole, Jimmy. Anyway, continue.
Whoa, how'd you know? Anyway, Your character. Man, I was happy for him, man. At least they got a win for once. Like I said, they've been losers since they've been heels. WrestleMania, indeed. And that's the right thing to do, man. But where are we going, you think, with the New Day, like, moving forward, though, Ray? Like, are we going to stay tag team division champions? Are going to become champs? Or are they going to get into some sort of more deep and meaningful type of feud?
Well, the payoff is them and Big E. That's the payoff.
But are we going to get that payoff?
I don't know. I have to find out if Big E's cleared. Nobody knows yet. This is the biggest. Listen, if Biggie, here's a fact. If Big E actually comes out and gets physically involved, if he's able to wrestle again, this is going to be possibly one of the hugest pops in all time. That's number one. Number two, hold on. No, I don't want to update yet. Jesus.
Oh no, that happened to me a lot too, man.
Yeah, no updating. It's going to be one of the biggest things ever, and Big E will be they're going to have to put a title on the guy too. Like, it's going to be such a big deal.
I was going to say that, bro. I was just going to say that. And does he do it on his own?
I don't know. I would say, if it's a tag team feud, he's going to have to bring in a partner. It's just, who's that partner going to be?
Because that's the thing. And that's why I'm worried about, because if he does it on his own, that just buries the New Day. And what was the whole point of all that in the first place?
I don't know. Hopefully there's a payoff. I don't know, Jimmy. R-Truth? You think R-Truth would be his partner?
Oh, God.
Why not? No? Whatever.
Why not? Why not, huh?
Why not? Fuck it. All right, anyway. So New Day get the win. Michael Cole says he's gotten messages from the trainer saying that Roman Reigns, an update on Roman Reigns, he'll be out for the unforeseeable future, as we had discussed. What's up, Chris Winland? He says, of course, all right, so then he talks about Sami Zayn, getting the Elimination Chamber match, so on and so forth. You go back from commercial, we get a brief recap of the iShow Speed thing that me and Jimmy were putting over earlier this evening, which, again, is one of my favorite celebrity spots possibly of all time. It's really good, man. If you didn't see him take the bump, Brock Lesnar, Braun Breaker hits him with a hellacious spear. So now we jump into the match between Liv Morgan and Io Sky. Jimmy backed out. I don't know where the hell he is, so I'm just gonna run through this real quick. And he's back. And let me tell you something, brother. This was a fucking good match. This is one of Liv Morgan's better matches that she's had in quite some time, in my opinion. Jimmy, did you get a chance to actually watch this match, or did you fall asleep?
No, I did see the match, and you're right. She's improved, though, not just in this match, but let's be real. Since her gimmick change, she's improved tenfold, right, in every sense. So
did you see the bruises on her beautiful little legs?
Yeah, she works hard, bro.
She does work hard.
But I wonder where she really got those bruises from, huh?
Wrestling. Why?
Where?
Yeah. What are you getting at, you fucking sicko? Anyway.
Oh, it's wrestling. She loves wrestling. No, nothing.
This was a damn good match, man. Of course, we get interference by Raquel Rodriguez. Io tries to hit them. She hits the moonsault. Her knees are up. We get the German suplex. Rhea Ripley runs down. And while all this is happening, Rhea Ripley gets really fucking pissed off. She loses her mind. She loses her emotion. And she ends up hitting Liv Morgan, which, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Liv Morgan gets the disqualification win, and she's over. So fucking, so unbelievable. So now Io Sky loses the match via disqualification, and all because of Mommy's inability to hold herself and just calm down and just realize that this ain't your fight. And then after the match, Io Sky is pissed off at Liv Morgan. Jimmy, would you be pissed off at Mommy for having you lose a shot at the Elimination Chamber match? And do you think there'll be some repercussion? Do you think maybe I don't know.
What would be the repercussion? She's the champion, right?
Yeah. Well, what if Io Sky gets involved somehow? And I don't know. I'm just throwing it out. Throwing shit against the wall.
Well, you know what? They are alluding to it, are they not? Why would you do that if there wasn't?
I don't know, brother.
But all I feel like there isn't going to be anything really done.
All I know is that we have the War Raiders backstage, and an American Maid rolls up, and they go back and forth. And the War Raiders, excuse me for coughing in the mic. The War Raiders cut a shitty '80s wrestling promo, brother, and then Chad Gable, as the War Raiders go off, because Chad Gable says that he wants a new Intercontinental Champion, a women's Intercontinental Champion, with what's her face, and he wants a new tag team champions with his boys. And Gable says that he's going on a quest quest to learn the dark secrets of the luchadors. And so he's going away. Now, please, for the love of anything you worship, please let there be multiple vignettes of him learning the dark arts of lucha libre. Jimmy, are you there? Jimmy's muted. Unmute yourself. He muted his mic.
Yo, am I here?
Yeah, you're there.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Please, Jimmy, tell me that while Chad Gable is away, they're going to show him traveling to Mexico and fighting in dingy little arenas and just like these funny vignettes of him chasing chickens and fucking eating tacos and drinking the water and getting sick and all this fun stuff as he learns and don't drink the water in Mexico, as he learns the dark arts of the lucha libre.
I hope they do that. That would be cool if they did. Are they going to go that far? I don't know. They should. But if they do that, it'll be cool if it's like a Rocky storyline. But not Rocky. What would you say in Spanish? Like, yeah, I know Rocky's also can be a Spanish name though. But
Ricky?
Nah, something more Spanish sounding. Like, but in a Spanish context. Like, say, Rocco.
That's not a Spanish name.
That's more Italian still. You see what I mean?
Rocco's not a Spanish
I don't know. Something like along those lines, you know what I mean?
Ricardo?
Yeah, even that. Ricardo, you know? It still sounds a bit...
Yeah, no Rocky.
But still.
We're not doing Rocky, Jimmy.
But do it the opposite. It's total Mexican style, though. Like, instead of him chasing after chickens, he's chasing after...
Chickens chase him.
Oh, yeah. Or that, or chickens chase him. That'd be funny. Yeah. Is Mil Mascara still alive, or is he dead at this point?
Mil Mascara has died quite some time ago, sir.
I thought so. That's why. All right, Dr. Wagner, is he still alive?
I don't know. I know El Santo's not there. I'm trying to think of other lucha libre legends that might.
There you go.
Is El Blue Demon? Is it?
I have no idea, man. I don't know who's alive and who's dead anymore in Mexico. But
get one of the Puerto Rican guys. Get Hercules Ayala to. I don't know. Is he alive?
Hey, get even the Colons involved.
That's Puerto Rican, bro. You're so racist. Again, Jimmy's racist today. I don't know why.
Wait, didn't you just mention Puerto Rican though?
I did, but I can do that.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned Puerto Ricans. God damn it! Don't fool me like that. I fucking second guessed myself. I was literally thinking, wait. I heard you say Puerto Rican.
Sorry.
I swear I second guessed myself, bro. I'm thinking maybe I just heard things.
Two different countries.
Oh, JBL. What Zane said would be funny too. JBL running you off the border.
That would be funny.
That's good.
That would be funny. Oh my God, that would be awesome if you incorporated JBL in this thing somehow.
Oh my
that would
God!
Be
but he has to be
great.
Pure redneck though. Like, God damn it! Like, you know what I mean? Like, trying to get him away from the border. That would be hilarious.
Or as he walks
into go that far.
As he walks into a bar, he walks into a bar.
And JBL's there.
And JBL's at the thing having a drink. What you doing here? Oh my God. He clotheslines the bartender. Anyway, so many fun things.
With my sicarios.
That's racist again, Jimmy. What's going on over here?
That's not racist.
I just made that up. I don't know. I'm just fucking.
Come on, man.
Anywho, back from commercial break. After Seth Rollins makes a 20-minute entrance, we find out. And yes, Gable picking fruit. Yes, he'll be picking fruit.
That's racist.
Like all of us Mexicans do, apparently. I'm Puerto Rican. Back from commercial break, we get AJ Styles, who a recap of his return at the Royal Rumble. And, of course, Adam Pearce announces that AJ Styles is now not only phenomenal, but a member of Monday Night Raw. Jimmy, I know you're excited about this. Tell us why.
I'm not that excited about it, but cool. Good for him. I just feel like he's just a SmackDown guy always, you know what I mean? But cool, man. As long as he's not, because they were starting to use him more so as putting others over per se. I would love to see him have one more crack at the World Heavyweight Championship or WWE Championship, and then call it the end after that. You know what I mean?
Me too. Jimmy, I've been literally following AJ Styles since the very first episode of TNA, like
Me
the first
bro.
episode 1.
Well, not from then. I do remember him in WCW in that tag team because unfortunately for me, I was still watching WCW.
What were they called?
The Cruiserweight.
What was the name, folks?
Don't even ask me, dude.
What was the name of
Top Flight? The Cruiserweight tag team. Something similar. Something Flight. Something Flight, but it wasn't Top Flight.
Oh, fuck. I got to see.
But they were the Cruiserweight tag team champions when they, I don't know why they had those, but they did. Yeah, someone. Zane, you remember?
You
It was
guys
something
have
fly, Ray. You were right.
it's something fly. Something fly. What the hell was it? What the hell was the name? Now I'm going crazy because I
Just
cannot.
say AJ Styles tag team team name in WCW.
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. I don't have time to look this shit up. But
I'll do it. I'll do it.
all right, you do it because it's gonna drive me crazy if I don't remember the damn name of the damn
I know,
team.
me too.
Anyway, so while Jimmy's looking that up, really quickly, ladies and gentlemen, let me see here. So we get so AJ Styles is now. Braun Breaker rolls up and says that he would like to make sure Air Raid, Air Paris,
bro.
Air Park.
No,
Was it
Air
Air
Raid.
Raid?
It was
Was
Air
it Air
Raid.
Raid?
I don't remember it as Air Raid, but it is Air Raid.
It's Air Raid. All right. It's not Air Paris. It's just they're not from Paris. Braun Breaker rolls up on Adam Pearce. He's like, listen, I want to have a talk with you. And also, I want you to keep AJ Styles the fuck away from me. He didn't say that verbatim, but that's pretty much what he said. Seth Rollins gets in the ring. He takes the microphone. He says that he has a lot to talk about, which, oh, God, drives me crazy. But he does. And then while he's doing his gimmick, he's talking. He loves, what else? He starts talking about CM Punk and he starts talking shit about Paul Heyman. And he goes on and on and on and on and on. And then while this is all happening, CM Punk, Sami Zayn, they go back and forth in the ring with whatever. It's the same promo they've been cutting for the last couple of weeks. He's buddies with Sami Zayn and shit. But while this is happening, and of course Seth Rollins is making his exit, CM Punk's music hits, and then they start doing a little slap girl fight, and the referees break them up, and then we get the main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. And I gotta tell you something, bro. CM Punk versus Sami Zayn can main event any goddamn pay-per-view. This was a good fucking match.
Punk is fucking killing it right now since he's been back in WWE, dude. Killing it. Doesn't matter who you put him up against. He's motivated. He really is. He's friggin' motivated. He seems happy. He's really into what he's doing. And he's really sticking it up AEW's backside, man. So, man.
Let me ask Tony, how do you feel about this, Tony?
I'm serious. I'm not going to sit back and take this fucking shit.
Well, you're going to have to.
You're going to have to, man. Look at the numbers.
He has literally killed it ever since he came back from AEW and back from his
injuries. Keep in mind, Ray, he's 45 nearly, bro.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty nuts. I know it's kind of young, right? Kind of. But 45, you're starting to, you're pretty, start to slow down. Look, the 40s is the new 30s. But once he hits 50, there's no way he could keep going. Not him.
Now, Artist says that until he gets injured, but his match pace is slower too. Yeah, he's a worker. He knows how to work. I mean, I'm sure the vet can explain it better, but he's wrestling a little bit of a different style. But you're not losing anything. These two guys put together one hell of a match. There were a couple of times that Sami Zayn missed the haluva kick. He thought he was going to get the win, but eventually, man, CM Punk was able to get him up and to go to sleep and hit the finisher for the 1, 2, 3. So CM Punk advances into the Elimination Chamber. And let's just talk about this really quickly before we end the show here. This was the first night, because during this main event, it was almost unwatchable. All these glitches. I thought it was my fuck. Bro, this is the first time that we've had some issues on Netflix. That's what it was.
No, because even previous weeks, there was little audio glitches here and there, and it's continuing. And it can't be WWE because it seems to be every time they're on Netflix, dude.
Let's see what it says here really quickly. It says, so for some reason, for those watching Raw on Netflix last night, had a very frustrating experience. Off and on, the feed would glitch out. I thought, I kid you not, I was like, is this a Wyatt return or something like that? But no.
Definitely not that.
People were saying in particular during the Punk match, and it's true, during the main event, it was just like glitchy. I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Hopefully they can rectify this situation, because it kind of like, this was a damn good main event, and it was kind of hard to watch, with all these. Go ahead, Jimmy. What happened?
No, I was going to ask you. I'm not sure if you even know the answer to this, or if anyone does. But does Netflix have their own production team on Raw now to produce Raw?
I believe they do. Matt would know. Matt, do you know? Do they have their own production team, or are they going with WWE's production team, or are they working alongside WWE's production team? I don't know for sure. That's something we could look into for next week.
We should, because if that's the case,
No, DJ Lingo.
Sorry, hey, Mr. Lingo.
You
if that's the
late.
case, you did come in late. You're late, pal. But if that's the case, then if I was a WWE production crew, I'd be standing up and being like, okay, let the professionals take over. Straight up.
Yeah, something weird happened last night. There's not much information as to why they were glitching out. Just the fact that the fans were pissed off that there was so many glitches during this. And Matt Schaffer says, it's most likely a transmission issue from Netflix, from the Netflix hub. So what happened to YouTube, DJ Lingo? We're going to be off YouTube. And it's a perfect segue just to remind you guys that we're going to be off the HMG YouTube for 1 week. We did have some complications due to a certain copyright strike, but it's been fixed. But we're gonna have some time. We're gonna be here at the PWC Network. Any show that I do, I'm sure Jimmy and I know Brandon is gonna be doing his shows streaming live on the Ridiculously Random Podcast channel. So we're gonna be all over the place for the next couple of weeks. So I would advise you to follow us all on social media at HMG at Hamin Media Group. I would advise anybody who's doing a stream. Check this out, guys. Anybody who's doing a stream, I'm talking about us, the boys that work for HMG, tag the link to at Hamin Media Group so Hamin Media Group can retweet it. That way, all of you guys, maybe you don't want to follow me. Maybe you think Jimmy's an asshole. You don't want to follow him. I don't think Jimmy's an asshole. I'm probably the asshole. You don't want to follow me. But follow at Hamin Media Group on the X. That way you can find out, where we're going to be for the next 7 days or 6 days or 5 days or whatever. But next week we should be back to normal. So, but tomorrow, let me just put this over real quick, Jimmy. Now, I'll do my thing and you can do your thing. So tomorrow it's going to be the Next Level Wrestling Review with me and the Vet at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be here at the PWC Network, but we'll also be streaming on Twitch at Hamin Media Group. And also, I'm going to put it up to stream live on my personal X account at Big Ray Hernandez. You can follow me there. And also this week, Jimmy, the Professor and Tommy Wonder get a run-in by the prodigal one, JB. What?
Oh,
the original crew,
really?
The 3-man band is back. And check this out, brother. They are going to discuss another what if. And it is what if Bret the Hitman Hart jumped to WCW in 1992.
That one's an easy one.
So that's going to be, whoa, is it? We're going to find out. By the way, whoever does these thumbnails is very well hung and handsome. So,
that's so I hear.
Yeah, that's what I hear too. So yeah, man, what if? So check out the Pro Wrestling Reflection. You can check out their last episode, which is up right now on any podcast platform. Just search Hamin Media Group, and they are there. Spotify. You can go to Podbean. You can go to iTunes. You can go whatever the fuck you listen to your podcast. It's gonna be there. Jimmy, put over your socials.
Yeah, well, you can follow me at DJ Mass Effects on the Twitter. Will I interact with you? Probably not, because everyone knows my situation at this point. I am locked out of my own account because they're trying to help me, but instead they've screwed me. So screw you, Elon. So there's that. Also, where I can interact is at the PWC Network on Twitter. But like and subscribe right here at Hamin Media Group's YouTube channel, even though we're not live right there right now. But the show will be uploaded on the HMG end of things if you didn't catch it over here at the PWC Network. And in saying that, also like and subscribe right here at the PWC Network, where you never know what you're going to get over here, including some of my music, which has been getting a lot of plays. So thank you to everyone that's been doing that. So I appreciate that. And of course, HaminMediaGroup.podbean.com, where you can catch all our affiliate shows in audio form only. And speaking of JB, he was meant to be on the Smack Attack this past week.
Son of a bitch.
But he fell asleep during the Rumble.
Of course.
And but I'm expecting him this week on the Smack Attack. Yes. Hopefully he does join me. So look out for that Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, right here on Hamin Media Group. But I think we'll be on the PWC Network, because when did that strike hit, Ray? What day?
2 or 3 days ago.
Okay. So yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, we'll be back to.
Actually, it'll be on either one or both. So yeah. we'll see what happens there. But in saying that, that's about it for me, dude.
I just want to put over Matt Shaver says this will be re-uploaded, excuse me, on the HMG YouTube channel, and so we can't do it live. That's the situation right now, but you can watch the replay either here, but head over to the YouTube channel on HMG. Also, trying to remember what else I was going to fucking say. It's very important. Give me a second, guys, to listen to the music as I try to figure out what the hell I was going to say. The Impact Attack. I got home super late last night. I was able to watch Raw. I wasn't able to produce it. Matt, don't worry. I'm going to produce it tonight. Don't do it. I got it. And the Impact Attack will be up on Vimeo tomorrow morning on channelattitude.com in audio and also in video format. I will take care of it. Matt has been busting his ass, doing so much extra work, and I just want to put over the fact that Matt Schaffer is the fucking man, and I appreciate you, brother, for doing all the work and picking up a slack and helping us with everything over at channelattitude.com. So give a subscribe to channelattitude.com, ladies and gentlemen, not only for replays, but also for a lot of original content that you're not going to see anywhere else. So check it out, guys. Russo brand, so on and so forth. We love you guys. God bless you. We hope you have a wonderful day. I know I will. And I'm looking forward to a better tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. When I used to do videos, I used to say this all the time. I used to do this at onewrestling.com. I used to say, I would do this for a living, but if I couldn't do this for a living, I would do it anyway. Why? Because I love talking wrestling and I love talking with you guys. Well, I haven't said that in a long time. Big shout outs to Bill Apter. Love you guys. God bless you, Jimmy. You're the man. And you're very welcome as well.
Oh, thank you.
I know. You keep sending me the stupid pictures. You got to stop it. It's weird. Wait a minute.
We're all American boys.
Shuggy duggy quack quack. Boobies.
I'm hurt and I'm old and I'm fucking tired and I work with fucking children.
This is the Hustler Rip Rogers. Yeah, it's fucking me. Yeah, and listen to the fucking Hamin Media Group. That's Ben Hamin Media Group from Rip Rogers. Go get him and go fuck yourself.
And in the words of my brother in heaven, Bill Schuyler, Matt Schaffer, we'll see you down the road. God bless you guys. Yeah. See you tomorrow.